Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 30th of June, we are going to be watching We Bought a Zoo from 2011, directed by Cameron Crowe and starring Matt Damon. So there was some hubbub about the making of this film being based on the book of the same name, and the star power coming behind it, not only with the actors, but also Cameron Crowe getting involved with it as well as director and also working on the screenplay. So it was a big deal at the time, and I believe that I saw it shortly after it got released on probably like home video, probably a DVD rental of sorts, because this was probably, for this project, was probably maybe my second, at the very most, third viewing of this movie. Like I'd already mentioned, not only does this movie star Matt Damon, but it also stars Scarlett Johansson, Thomas Hayden Church, Colin Ford, Maggie Elizabeth Jones, Angus McFadden, and Elle Fanning. Following his wife's untimely death, Los Angeles journalist Benjamin Mee, played by Matt Damon, decides to make a fresh start by quitting his job and moving his children to an 18-acre property containing the Rosemore Wildlife Park. Though closed for years, Rosemore is still home to many animals, cared for by Kelly Foster, played by Scarlett Johansson, and her small staff. Mee opens his heart and his checkbook as he, Kelly, and the others work to renovate and reopen the zoo. So this is a great example of a great family film, even though it is very formulaic in the way that it deals with, a suddenly widowed husband dealing with trying to change his life, uprooting his children, with one being an angsty teenager and the other one being cute as a button 5-year-old little girl that is all like smiles and rainbows, whereas the older 13-year-old gets expelled from school for like stealing money, and his artistic skills are a bit on the dark side. But it's a very heartfelt movie. Again, we're dealing with a family going through some trauma and the change of life and how everything is uprooted. We run into a group of people that are still caring for these animals, and their whole entire, we don't think this guy's going to be able to pull this off sort of thing. But as we get to a certain point, they push forward, become a well come together group. The father and son have it out, a shouting match back and forth, turning out that they both are missing the exact same thing that's made them the way they are currently, and they come together as like, hey, we now understand each other better, sort of thing. But it is a very lovely film. Got some great comedic moments dealing with our animal actors as well throughout this thing. And again, Matt Damon does his charmingly best, as Matt Damon does so well. And he basically carries this movie on his shoulders. Supporting cast does a half-decent job of being there, but the children are the ones that are really the focus of the very well, not only scripted but performed performances, for lack of a better word. But yeah, very enjoyable movie, and I'm glad I got to see it again, because I believe it had been a while since I'd seen this to begin with. And just a week prior to the actual official opening of the newly renovated wildlife park, they actually end up passing inspection, which happens on June 30th and 2011, and that's about an hour and 37 minutes into this 2-hour and 4-minute movie. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off to the future to see what we're going to be seeing for tomorrow, which is July 1st, and that is going to be Superman from 1978. So until next time, go see a movie.